Okay, I gotta be straight with you right off the bat. The reason most guys struggle talking to women has absolutely nothing to do with what they're saying. Nothing. It's not your opener. It's not your jokes. It's not that you ran out of topics. It's something way simpler than that. And once I tell you what it actually is, you're gonna look back at every awkward conversation you've ever had and go, oh, oh, wow, that was the whole problem. Stay with me. Let's get into it. So picture this. You see her, maybe at a coffee shop, maybe at a party, maybe just somewhere, and for like half a second you think, okay, I'm gonna go say hi, and then your brain just completely hijacks the moment. What do I even say? What if I sound dumb? What if she's not interested? What if people around us are watching? What if I forget how to form a sentence like a normal human being? And by the time you finish that mental spiral, the moment's gone. Or worse, you walk over anyway, but you're so in your head that the whole conversation feels stiff, forced, like two robots trying to make small talk. And you walk away thinking, man, I'm just bad at this. But here's the thing, you're not bad at conversation. You're just having the conversation in the wrong place. You're having it in your head instead of actually being present with the person right in front of you. That's the whole problem. Right there. Think about the last time you had a conversation that just flowed, where you weren't thinking about what to say next, where time just disappeared, where you walked away feeling genuinely good. I'd bet anything that during that conversation, you weren't thinking about yourself at all. You were just there, curious, present, interested in what the other person was actually saying. That's not an accident. That's exactly why it felt so good. Because here's the truth about conversation that nobody actually teaches you. The best conversations aren't about being impressive. They're about making the other person feel genuinely seen. And you cannot make someone feel seen if you're too busy thinking about how you're coming across. So here's the practical stuff, because I know you came here for actual tools, not just vibes. Tool number 1. Kill the interview mode. Most guys, and I did this forever, treat conversation like a job interview. Where are you from? What do you do? Do you like it here? Fact. 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 And she's answering, but the whole thing feels flat. Like you're filling out a form together. Here's the fix. Stop asking for information. Start asking for feelings. Instead of, oh, you just moved here from Chicago. How long did you live there? Try, wait, you moved from Chicago? That's a big change. What's that adjustment actually been like for you? See the difference? One gets you a number. The other one gets you a real conversation, because now she's not just giving you data, she's telling you about her experience, her feelings, her actual world. And that right there is where real connection starts. Tool number 2, listen like it's the most interesting thing you've heard all day. I know that sounds obvious. Bear with me. Most people, while someone else is talking, are already building their response. Half listening, half preparing. And the other person can feel that. It's subtle. But it's there. Real listening, like actually absorbing what someone is saying, is so rare that when someone experiences it, they remember it, they feel it, they want more of it. So next time she's talking, just actually listen. Don't plan your next line. Don't think about whether you're being interesting enough. Just take in what she's actually saying, and then respond to that, not to what you planned to say before she even finished. That one shift alone will make you a better conversationalist than like 90% of guys out there. Not even exaggerating. Tool number 3, get comfortable with silence. This one is huge and almost nobody talks about it. When there's a pause in conversation, most guys panic. They rush to fill it, say something weird, laugh nervously, start rambling about nothing. And tat is what creates the awkward moment, not the silence itself. The silence was totally fine. The panic is what made it weird. Here's a reframe that genuinely helped me. A comfortable pause between two people isn't awkward. It's actually a sign that you're both relaxed enough to not perform for each other. So next time conversation pauses, don't freak out. Just hold it for like 2 seconds. Stay relaxed. Maybe smile a little. 9 times out of 10 she feels it. And if she doesn't, just say whatever genuine thought is actually in your head in that moment. Not a line, not a topic change, just what you're actually thinking. That kind of honesty in a quiet moment is honestly more magnetic than anything clever you could have planned. Tool number 3, Get comfortable with silence. This one is huge and almost nobody talks about it. When there's a pause in conversation, most guys panic. They rush to fill it. Say something weird, laugh nervously, start rambling about nothing, and that is what creates the awkward moment, not the silence itself. The silence was totally fine. The panic is what made it weird. Here's a reframe that genuinely helped me. A comfortable pause between two people isn't awkward. It's actually a sign that you're both relaxed enough to not perform for each other. So next time conversation pauses, don't freak out. Just hold it for like 2 seconds. Stay relaxed. Maybe smile a little. 9 times out of 10, she feels it. And if she doesn't, just say whatever genuine thought is actually in your head in that moment. Not a line, not a topic change, just what you're actually thinking. That kind of honesty in a quiet moment is honestly more magnetic than anything clever you could have planned. Tool number 4. Go deeper, not wider. Here's where most conversations die. Things are going fine and they stall on a topic, and the guy immediately jumps to a completely new subject. So anyway, do you watch any good shows lately? And now the whole conversation resets. You're starting from scratch again. Instead of switching topics, go deeper into the one you're already on. She mentioned she loves hiking. Don't just nod and move on. Wait, okay, so what is it about hiking specifically? Like, is it the being outdoors thing, or is it more the mental reset of it? Now you're not just talking about hiking, you're talking about what she actually values. What recharges her? What makes her feel alive? That is a conversation she's going to remember. Because most people never ask her that. Now here's the real talk moment. All of this, the listening, the deeper questions, the calm and the silences, none of it works if you're still trying to perform. If underneath all of it you're still running the calculation of, is she impressed? Does she like me? How am I doing? It all falls apart. Because women, honestly people in general, are incredibly good at sensing when someone is genuinely present versus when someone is just executing a strategy. And strategy feels cold, presence feels warm. The whole goal isn't to have the perfect conversation. The goal is to make her feel like talking to you is the most comfortable and interesting part of her day. You do that by actually being interested, actually being present, actually being yourself. Not a polished version, not a performing version, just you. Genuinely curious about who she actually is. That's the whole art right there. And look, I want to be real with you for a second. This stuff takes practice. You're not going to read this and immediately have perfect flowing conversations every time. That's not how it works. But here's your homework starting today. Go have one conversation with anyone where your only goal is to make them feel genuinely heard. Not to be impressive, not to be funny, not to say the right thing, just to make them feel heard. Do that once today, then do it again tomorrow, and just see what starts to change. Because I promise you, it will change. Alright, here's what I need from you right now. Drop in the comments. What's the hardest part of conversation for you specifically? Is it the opener? Keeping it going? The silence thing? Running out of topics? Tell me exactly where it breaks down for you. Because I'm building the next video directly around the most common answer. So your comment literally shapes what comes next. And if you've got a friend who always says, I'm just not good at talking to people, send this to him right now. Because that story he's telling himself is the only thing actually standing in his way. See you in the next one.